time to finally make this video, even though it's really late at night. Would have made this earlier, but my throat and my neck and my back and my lungs all decided to attack me at once, and I had to get over that, even though I'm not completely over it. Just enough so that I could not be writhing in pain on my floor. I wasn't writhing, but it felt like I should be writhing. So there's nothing really interesting to report today, so I'm just gonna talk about something else, which, I mean, who cares? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about today. Movies. Let's talk about movies, because I started working at the restaurant that I worked at over the summer again, just for like a week, and so I got to go see 3 movies, and I still do, so I'm going to see Frozen and Saving Mr. Banks probably tomorrow, but the movies that I have already seen, I'm going to talk about. I'm going to try to make it spoiler-free, just kind of recommending movies, I guess. So pretty much everything in theaters right now I would recommend seeing, except for Grudge Match. I know nothing about that movie, so I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know, it just means nothing to me. But then there's The Hobbit, which is still out, which obviously go see it. I don't need to explain why you should go see The Hobbit, you just should. And then there's The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, which I liked it so much I made a Facebook status about it, and that is not normal for me. It was really, really good. It was cute, it was funny, it was thought-provoking, and it made me tear up at the end. Like, tear up with happiness, which is not a thing I usually do. I usually don't even tear up for movies. Like, TV shows can get me, but not movies. Not usually. But this one did. And I usually hate Ben Stiller, and he directed and starred in this one, and I still loved it. And Kristen Wiig did amazing, because it's Kristen Wiig, obviously. But it was just so cute and so good and so funny. And I would recommend it to anyone if you want to go see like a light-hearted, uplifting movie with a really good soundtrack and really beautifully shot. Just, oh, so good. Some of them were like a little funny with the animation, but you know, it happens. And then there is Wolf of Wall Street, and I'm kind of doing these in order. So like The Hobbit, Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and now Wolf of Wall Street. That one, really, really good. It feels like it's too long. Like, I think they could have taken scenes out, they could have made it shorter, they could have made it more fast-paced. But I still enjoyed it, like, the entire time through. Yeah, it was really, really good. Leonardo DiCaprio's performance is hilarious. It's really, really good, but also in some points of the movie, it is like the funniest thing I've ever seen. Jonah Hill really held his own against Leonardo DiCaprio's performance. I never thought really Jonah Hill was like an actor, but he definitely is. He is really, really good. I don't know if this movie is for everyone because it deals with a lot of partying and drugs and sex. There's nudity and all of that, so if you're not into that kind of thing, you're not going to be into this movie. But if you don't mind it, or you want to like watch the story even though that's in there, like, I would definitely recommend it. Like, I don't mind that kind of thing. I watch a lot of kind of raunchy television, like Weeds and Dexter and Game of Thrones, like that kind of thing, so it doesn't really bother me, like the sex and the nudity and the drugs, so I would definitely recommend it. I think it was really well done, even though it does feel kind of long. It's a really long movie too, it's like 3 hours or so. I think it's more than 3 hours actually. Anyway, and then there's American Hustle, which I really, really liked, and I wish it was higher up on the list, but it's not because it wasn't as good as Wolf of Wall Street. Non-spoiler thing that bothered me about it was the guys' makeup got on their collars, and I noticed it, and I couldn't look away, and it was really, really freaking annoying. But it was a really good movie. It didn't feel very long, it just like kind of kept going through. Jennifer Lawrence is amazing. I wish she was utilized more in the movie, but it was really, really good. And then Anchorman 2. I mean, it's what it's supposed to be. It's Anchorman 2. Some of it was kind of pandering to the Anchorman fan base, and I don't think they should have gone there. But for the most part, it was really great and funny. I wouldn't recommend seeing it. I would just say, if you liked Anchorman, I mean, definitely go see Anchorman 2. Why wouldn't you? And my time's almost up, so there's a quick review of the movies that are in theaters right now. Bye!